Hello everyone. The topic for today is respiration in organisms. So now, why do the living organisms respire, or why is respiration considered as important? Is because the energy that we are getting for the performance of various activities, we are actually getting it from the process of respiration. So we say that when we are getting the energy from the chemical energy which is stored in the body, then that process we get it from respiration. So respiration is basically the burning of the food in the body to give energy. Now you can easily see that every living organism, whether it is your plant or your animal, insect, bird, even the human beings, so every living organism respires. That means every living organism gets the energy from the digested food. Next, respiration is oxidation of the food by the release of the energy in the living cells, and photosynthesis is just the opposite. Now you can easily see that the raw material for photosynthesis becomes the end product in the process of respiration. Now photosynthesis, carbon dioxide and water are combining to give glucose and oxygen, whereas in the process of respiration we have glucose and oxygen which is combining to give carbon dioxide, water, and the energy is given out in this process. So these are actually the opposite of each other. Now this respiration is basically of two types, aerobic and anaerobic. So aerobic is the respiration which is taking place in the presence of oxygen, and sometimes like the microscopic organisms or the bacteria, they are basically performing the anaerobic respiration. Why? Because it is taking place in the absence of oxygen, and the energy which is given out in anaerobic respiration is very less as compared to aerobic respiration. So aerobic is presence of oxygen and anaerobic is absence of oxygen. Now, as I've already told it to you that basically the microorganisms or the bacteria, they perform the anaerobic respiration, but sometimes in our body, the human beings also undergo the anaerobic respiration. It is when we are doing excess of the physical activities or we are following a vigorous physical routine, which is including vigorous muscle contraction. So when this muscle contraction is taking place at a much faster rate, the supply of oxygen which is present in the body is less as compared to what is required. So in that case, when the body is deficient in oxygen, so that leads to anaerobic respiration in muscles, and it leads to the formation of lactic acid, and this accumulation of lactic acid is what produces fatigue, or we can say muscular cramps are usually produced in the body when we have the anaerobic respiration which is taking place in the muscles. Thank you.